What's up, guys? It's your boy Black Roo back with another video. Let's see here. Let's go live on Rockfin right quick, and then I'll come back right over here. Where are we at here? Rockfin. Okay, then let's go live. Boom. Okay. All right, y'all. We'll give some people time to come up in here. Let everybody know that we're going live here. Let's go to the YouTube and do that right quick. Da, da, da. Create post. So we're going to create a post here and create a post over on Twitter. Live now, and then we'll start the festivities. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the chat. And we'll get this thing rolling pretty soon. Bring up Twitter right quick. So last time we did this around 7, we had a really good turnout. Let's see what happens today here. Hopefully my sound is good. Oh, wow, I got 16 messages. I haven't even checked my junk. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Going back. What is going on? What's up, Todd Malik? What's up, Crypto Clady? Hopefully my sound is good. Can y'all hear me? What's up, Third Eye Explosion? All right. So let's get into this. Is Solana doomed? I'm when I heard this piece of information I'm going to play for you guys, I seriously, it's like, all right, I don't know if I can put any money in Solana after this. Okay, good. Glad you guys can hear me. But let's play a little clip here. So this clip is from BitBoy's channel. Here, and you guys know my feelings about BitBoy. I do not like the things that he did in the beginning of his career, but everybody deserves a second chance, and he did rightly call out this Sam Bankman-Fried thing. So big props for that, for him for doing that, and it looks like he's on his way to atone from some of the things he did early in his career. So um, we'll see how that continues to go. But just some background for this. He's interviewing, I believe this is the head guy of Internet Computer. Okay. So ICP, head guy. Okay. And we're going to listen. I'm listening to it a little bit too fast. We'll slow it down to 1.25. And he's going to say some information about Solana in like a minute, okay? And then we're going to go over this and you're going to get to hear it. And you let me know what you guys think. I'm going to tell you what I think. It's just it's baffling. It's like it's crazy what he ends up saying. So let's make sure that the volume's all good here. Volume's all good here. And let's listen to what he's going to say. So let's go back just a couple more seconds. Okay, here we go.
Effectively, as an engineer, there's absolutely no purpose to something like Solana. I mean, the internet computers technology is so much more sophisticated, so much more powerful, that if you were just looking at the technology, you would choose to build on the internet computer. It's just vastly superior Web3 blockchain. And for example, the internet computer supports smart contracts that serve web. You can build a social network on the internet computer blockchain. You can't really build anything on Solana. You keep on hearing about people building on Solana. You go to their website and there's an ecosystem section where it says built on Solana or leading projects built on Solana. That's actually false advertising. There's nothing at all that's built on Solana, nothing. And it's difficult for people to get their heads around this, but it's all built on Amazon Web Services and other clouds, and they just keep the tokens on Solana. Yeah. And you can have like a deep.
Did you hear what he just said? He said there's nothing built on Solana. It's actually built on Amazon Web Services. They just keep the tokens on Solana. Can you? I just want to play that one more time. And we're in all this jazz that we hear about Solana being the fastest this and the fastest that. He says there's 0 things built on Solana. I'm just gonna play it one more time.
You always choose to build on the internet computer. It's just vastly superior Web3 blockchain. And for example, the internet computer supports smart contracts that serve web. You can build a social network on the internet computer blockchain. You can't really build anything on Solana. You keep on hearing about people building on Solana. You go to their website and there's an ecosystem section where it says built on Solana or leading projects built on Solana. That's actually false advertising. There's nothing at all that's built on Solana, nothing. And it's difficult for people to get their heads around this, but it's all built on Amazon Web Services and other clouds, and they just keep the tokens on Solana. Yeah. And you can have like a DeFi kind of like.
Did you hear that? They just keep the tokens on there. BitBoy doesn't seem surprised, but I've never heard him say anything about that. This is my first time ever hearing about it. Nothing's built on Solana. Everything is built on Amazon Web Services. That baffles my mind. That baffles my mind. That makes me never, ever, besides what's going on, ever want to invest in Solana, period. But with the whole T-Mobile thing and everything that they have until is Solana built like too big to fail. Then there's questions of it being insolvent. But then when you hear that nothing's built on it, 0, only tokens are on there. And if you listen to the things that he implied, that you can do like smart contracts on Amazon Web Services and stuff, or excuse me, that you can do smart contracts on ICP, and that nothing is built on Solana. So literally, they have smart contracts on ICP. Nothing's on Solana other than tokens. That's crazy to think about. That's just absolutely insane to think about. Let me see what you guys are thinking. Let me see, where is my... See, Eli from What's Happened to Common Sense channel said the same thing about Solana's tech like 8 months ago. He said it was Web 2 tech posing as Web 3. Gotcha. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I don't see how you can invest in Solana now. I don't. I was willing to do it for T-Mobile, the T-Mobile partnership, right? Maybe, possibly for the T-Mobile partnership. But if it's just Amazon Web Services and there's no blockchain really to be spoken of, and they're giving us this posing, this straight up posing stuff, like they have all these different transactions, and it's the fastest blockchain. They can get as fast as this and as fast as that, and it's just BS. That is crazy. That's crazy. How has no one else checked them on this? And you said this gentleman here, and I'll have to check out his content. Yeah, man. When I saw that stuff, when I saw that Bankless interview, shout out, what's up, TOBM? When I saw that Bankless interview, it was just clear to me that he was a fraud. Um, and let me show you guys what my guy's talking about over here. If you check out my videos and you go to, did I make it a live stream? I think it was a live stream. Not quite sure. Hopefully it'll pop up here pretty quickly. Let me close this down. So I did kind of a review of the Bankless interview of Sam Bankman-Fried versus Eric Voorhees, and it was very, very clear that Sam isn't the guy that they make him out to be. And in fact, I think he's not the person making all of these decisions. I think it's some people behind him. So here's the reaction video. Not too many people watched it of like my normal people, because normally at least 300 folks watch it. But I definitely suggest you guys come over here and take a listen to this, because it's very, very clear that Sam Bankman-Fried is not who he is made out to be. And the more and the more and more stuff that you listen to him on, you see that he's not the person he's made out to be. And everyone continues to throw it in your face that, oh, Sam was a mastermind who did this, who did that, who did this. No, I clearly do not think that. Someone else is behind him pulling the strings. He is just the front man. And we'll save a story, more of the story about frontmen for Rockfin. I've been meaning to do a frontman thing on Rockfin, because you don't, it's not as much censorship on there, but be on the lookout for that, guys. Definitely come over and check out Rockfin. Rockfin's a really cool site. If you pay for premium, you get like everybody's premium, and you got people over there like Eddie Bravo, Sam Tripoli, just tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of names. And hopefully nothing never happens to my YouTube, but I have this as a backup. That's basically what my Rockfin is for. But also my Rockfin is alternative content, where like I can talk about things and not be worried about getting censored. So definitely come over here and check it out. I'm going to come over here and show you guys right quick some of the content, like Kanye versus Lex, that type of content. Yeah, just tons of great content over here. But yeah, back to where we are here. So I don't see how anyone can invest in Solana if it's just not really real. And the second part of that, if you can't invest in Solana, you really got to look at all the different projects and say, okay, maybe I need to get away from these projects. Like, if we come over here and check out, it may be a really poor move now for Helium to have done what they did, to put their stuff over there with Solana. You can see now they're sitting at $2.55. I wonder if they've gotten like even more of a dip after all of this whole thing happened. Let me see here. Let's check out the past month. It'll be very, very clear to us. It's taking a little bit. So yeah, after the whole saga, they dipped down to $1.50. Jeez. Oh, that's just painful to see. Yeah, so I don't know if Helium, will they take down Helium as well? will the whole Sam Bankman-Fried thing take down Helium? Um, you really have to question every project connected to Solana. Apatos, um, of course, FTX. That goes without saying, but Apatos, you got to question them. You got to question Helium now. Let's not even talk about things like Serum and all those different projects as well. So yeah, so let's get into one other thing here. Um, and if you guys have any questions, please have them come up here. There's rumors that the XRP case may end next week. Um, a really great time to buy XRP. I've been buying since it was in like the 50 cent range. And then that whole XRP, the whole FTX thing hit. Um, so what's been said is that the library case was supposed to end before the whole XRP case. Well, actually, I've actually been buying this since 33 cents, to be honest with you, but I bought some more at 50. Um, but yeah, rumors are it may end next week. How it's supposed to go was that the library case would end first, and it has. So now it's coming up time for this to end. And you can see here, there's a bit of a pump there. And this is when everyone's kind of thinking that was going to end. And then here comes, here comes the whole FTX thing to get it back down to the 33 cent range. So, yeah, it may or may not end. Um, I'm bullish on this either way, even if the SEC kind of comes out and says, "Oh, you're security," or they lose like Library did. They still are members of the World Economic Forum. They're still getting in with the central banks. They still have a very, very, very bright future. So I'll still be okay with holding my XRP that I have now. And then if it does actually go in their favor, we may see this kind of spark up to maybe $1, $2. Um, the precedent would be kind of over here where we saw it spark up to $3. I'm not sure if we see that type of run out of it if they win, but I could see as high as two, as much as low as $1, maybe, right? But who knows? See if we got any more people in the house. Will SBF be prosecuted? What's up, Nerd Up Inc. Marv? What's going on, GT? Yep, I just keep buying all the way down too, man. Helium was straight up crazy. They should have developed that on DAG and called it a day. Yep, I agree. I agree there. I mean, they started a relationship with DAG with the whole door miner. So I don't know why they didn't just continue on with DAG, but yeah, crazy, man. Will SBF be prosecuted? You know what? He might have enough friends between his mama and his daddy and all the money he donated to kind of skate. Or they may do something where it's like, okay, you spend, you know, two years on a timeout and then you're good. So I don't see much happening to Sam actually. I just don't, because he has too many friends, and if it's like we think it is, and he's a fraud and front man to begin with, um, he pretty much he's gonna be protected. That's all I can say about that. I pretty much think he'll be protected because you have people like Kevin O'Leary and BitBoy's been on this, but Kevin O'Leary's been saying like, oh, Sam didn't know what he's doing. 9 out of 10 people say he's a good guy. Blah 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 blah. But to me, it's like every time I hear all of that, it's like it's not him who did it anyway. You know what I mean? Like they're painting him as the fall guy, but it's not him anyway. So I don't know what'll happen there, but I think if he does get time, it's going to be a slap on the wrist. It's not going to be anything serious. It's just not. It's not going to be anything like Bernie Madoff, where Madoff's locked up for the rest of his life or anything like that. No, it's not happening. I don't think so. The interesting part to me is what's going to happen to Gary Gensler, because people keep connecting him to this. I wonder if there's going to be any charges his way, or if he's going to have to fall on the sword. That's the big thing I'm very much wondering about. But you know what? I want to check a couple more Solana related projects right quick. Let's see where Serum is and Radium. I couldn't believe that when that guy said they're just running on Amazon Web Services. Only the tokens are on Solana. I was, what? This is crazy. Like just went full Little John mode. Like what? Okay. Let's see here. Yep, it did take a little bit of a slide, but you can't believe that this is anything real either. If if it's just running on Amazon Web Services, it's not like how can they? I don't understand how they can even do that. Like then there's no smart contracts. You're not you're not even blockchain then. Like because you have some tokens, that's wow. I can't. I don't even know what to say about that. Radium. The whole Solana chain might just be off limits at this point. Down to 2 cents or 20 cents. Jeez. I don't know if you can invest in any in any of these. Can you trust any of these? I don't think you can. I really don't think you can at this point. But as far as XRP goes, I know some of you guys who are diehards probably know diehards on my channel here. You probably know that they became members of the World Economic Forum here in August 2024. I'm sorry, excuse me. They became members of the World Economic Forum August 24th, 2022. Their CEO spoke at Davos, the latest Davos of the World Economic Forum, and they have this whole remittance payment thing set up in Brazil, where they're basically a hop and a step away from being a centralized a CBDC used in Brazil. I don't know why this is moving so slowly here. I'm just gonna cut it off. So let's see. We got any more questions out here though, guys? Trying to open this up so I can show you guys that XRP information, but for whatever reason, it just kept spooling. Let me see if I can shut a couple more things down here. Oh my gosh, am I not even sharing? I bet I'm not sharing. Sorry, guys. I'm a little rusty. It's like my first time over here. Sure. I'm glad it was just audio though. But you know what? Let me remove that and share it one more time. Let's see. One more time. Let me share it. Share screen. Share audio. Okay, I always forget to do that. My bad, guys. Yeah, but for those who missed it, just gonna play it one more time. Just one more again. Because it's so it's so incredibly incredible.
Technology is so much more sophisticated, so much more powerful, that if you were just looking at the technology, you'd always choose to build on the internet computer. It's just vastly superior Web3 blockchain. And for example, the internet computer supports smart contracts that serve web. You can build a social network on the internet computer blockchain. You can't really build anything on Solana. You keep on hearing about people building on Solana. You go to their website and there's an ecosystem section where it says built on Solana or leading projects built on Solana. That's actually false advertising. There's nothing at all that's built on Solana, nothing. And it's difficult for people to get their heads around this, but it's all built on Amazon Web Services and other clouds, and they just keep the tokens on Solana.
Yeah.
And you can have like a DeFi kind of like swap service or something like that. Yeah, you can run that on Solana. The website will run on the cloud, sure, but you can have at least you can have the smart contracts that exchange tokens on Solana. But when you get into the realm of Web3 and social media and metaverse and gaming and other areas, forget it. You've got to build on the cloud, and that's where it all lives. And you just keep some tokens and NFTs on Solana, but nobody's aware of all this. And
that's insane. That's insane. The whole thing's basically fake. It's fake. It's crazy to think about. It's so crazy to think about. I have no words for that. No words whatsoever do I have for that. But here, I wanted to take a look at the volume that's going on in XRP and to see if we could get any tips on whether through volume people may be thinking that something may be happening. So we did get here at 12 o'clock, we got a peak. We got a pretty high amount of volume right there. Somebody bought a lot. Let's see. Interesting. So if we look at this last 7 days, so there were a couple buys the last 7 days, a couple big buys. So maybe that's a little tip off. I mean, there's some sells in here as well, but we got 3 huge buy candles. So I wonder. I don't know. What do you guys think? Has everybody gone silent over here, or am I not getting my comments? So I'm not really following the issue with Soul. Is this good or bad? To me, it's bad. To me, it's bad because if it's not really Web3, if they're not really using smart contracts, then what are they? You know what I mean? The whole reason that people are investing in crypto and the blockchain is that you're using the blockchain. If it's using Amazon Web Services, that means it's not Web3. It's not, you know, it's no different than just putting something on a website and using a database. You know what I mean? That's what Amazon Web Services is used for. Um, doesn't seem to me like there's any smart contracts active in that. Um, that there's any blockchain involved in that. Correct. Like that's what it sounded like he was saying to me. That it's just run on Web 2, and you know, there are no smart contracts. There's no blockchain. There's nothing like that. They're just tokens kept on their quote unquote blockchain, which is just crazy to think about. So all the stuff that we hear about speed is fake because they're not processing stuff through the blockchain. The only thing that's over here is tokens. The only, the stuff that's being processed on blockchain is just, they're just tokens over here. There are no smart contracts. Everything's Web 2. If I heard him right, we can listen to it one more time here.
The internet computer supports smart contracts that serve web. You can build a social network on the internet computer blockchain. You can't really build anything on Solana. You keep on hearing about people building on Solana. You go to their website and there's an ecosystem section where it says built on Solana or leading projects built on Solana. That's actually false advertising. There's nothing at all that's built on Solana, nothing. And it's difficult for people to get their heads around this, but it's all built on Amazon Web Services and other clouds, and they just keep the tokens on Solana.
Yeah.
And you can have like a DeFi kind of like swap service or something like that. Yeah, you can run that on Solana. The website will run on the cloud, sure, but you can have at least you can have the smart contracts that exchange tokens on Solana. But when you get into the realm of Web3 and social media and metaverse and gaming and other areas, forget it. You've got to build on the cloud, and that's where it all lives. And you just keep some tokens and NFTs on Solana. But nobody's aware of all this, and
So basically, he's saying there's nothing, there's no blockchain. It's just on a database in Amazon Web Services. That's what I take that as, especially since before this the context was, hey, we got smart contracts on ICP. It seems to me like he's saying they really don't have any smart contracts. They really don't have any blockchain consensus. They're just built on Amazon Web Services, and there's a little bit of tokens and maybe some DeFi on the blockchain. That's Sorry, guys, I cut out. I don't know what happened there. Hopefully, you guys are still here with me. Are you guys still here with me? The stream cut out. Are we back? Can you guys see me now again? Okay. What's up, Cryptonomics? What's up, Nerd Up Ink Marv? Thanks for staying around, guys. I don't know what happened there. Let me just like get rid of a whole bunch of stuff so that doesn't happen again. Okay. I think I got rid of enough stuff now, so I don't. And R.I.P. Jason David Frank. I don't know if you guys are old enough from, that's the Green Ranger for back in the day, but R.I.P. him. Okay, so let me see. I think I got rid of enough stuff now. Okay, I think I got rid of enough stuff now. Okay, so again, Solana fake. I think everything's doomed now. I was not aware that nothing was running on its blockchain. Um, and it seems like they've done a pretty good job of keeping that under wraps. And it seemed like BitBoy knew because he didn't really react to it. So quite quite the quite insane. So basically, everything about Solana is just pumped up fake garbage, and I don't know that I will ever put my money in this. Maybe if it goes down to $2 to $3, maybe then. But I can't see it. Um, it may be at that point of too big to fail because they have the whole T-Mobile deal in place. They have the whole Solana phone thing in place. They have a lot of deals in place where they might be quote unquote too big to fail. But if there's nothing there to begin with, where do you even go from there? Where do you go? It's just baffling to even think about that. Baffling to think about that. Like how many people are just complicit in this mockery, in the sham? So not only is it just the whole Sam Bankman fraud thing, with him being a front man and whoever the hell's behind him making these moves, you got the whole Solana thing and it not even really being a blockchain, with it faking the funk on speed. And you got people like T-Mobile, people like Helium, people like whoever the hell's doing their Solana phone. All of these people connected to them. No one did due diligence there. Like, it's just baffling to think about. And I know a lot of different projects get grief, but at least they have working blockchain. Like Solana, or excuse me, Cardano. I know Cardano gets grief all day long. They have a working blockchain. I mean, God, I don't even know what to say about that. Okay, intermittent sound. Okay, let me see if I can do that. I fix that as well. Let's see, settings. All right, hold on. We're gonna fix that. Okay, it's on the webcam. What the hell? Everything's messed up here, y'all. Okay. Microphone should be good now. Microphone check. Microphone should be better now. My bad, guys. Thanks for letting me know. BitBoy is a clown. He keeps acting like he called the SBF FTX going so insolvent. It's total BS. He was going on about SBF trying to get a bill passed to kill DeFi. Nothing about insolvent. So, but that was kind of okay. So he kind of like waved the flag, Ace. He waved the flag. Sam Bankman-Fried's bad for crypto. And if you look at what CZ said, CZ basically said, I don't like what you're trying to do against crypto. So, you know what? There's no way I can support you. And, I'm dumping your token. So, BitBoy did kind of flag it out. But BitBoy does do some things. Like BitBoy's hubris and pride always kind of they rub people the wrong way. And the pump and the dump on the tokens, they rub people the wrong way too. Like for instance, internet computer. BitBoy was on the people pumping that up. Now, as it turns out, this internet computer launched on FTX, and they were doing that whole like synthetic token thing, and they pumped internet computer all the way up, and they pumped it all the way down. So, seems FTX pulled the scam on them and stole more money from us by pumping the hell out of internet computer till they were nothing. So looks like that was another one on FTX, and maybe I can take that one off of BitBoy's ledger. But there are other things that other pumps and dumps he's been involved with, i.e., what is it? Card Starter on Cardano. He pumped the hell out of that, and look at that now. But I digress. Let's go on. Let's keep going on to this. He was the one who called Sam Bankman-Fried out, and the all of that stuff about Sam killing crypto. He raised the flag on that first. He really did. So the man deserves credit for that. He does. Oh, what's up, Strictly? You using the burner account today, bruh? What's going on? What's up, man? Let's see here. Yeah, no one really uses Helium, it seems like, but they have a big network. This was going to be a perfect situation for Helium because finally they were going to have a really good use case. Like they almost basically dumped doing the Internet of Things to move over and do the Solana phone. But now Solana with the whole Sam Bankman-Fried thing is kind of in limbo. And now it's looking like, oh, hell, what do we do? What did we do? So based on Helium and T-Mobile and all of that stuff, maybe Solana stays around like in the mold of, and I brought this up before the people, maybe Solana stays around in the mold of a, what's it, Nikola. I don't know if you guys remember a company called Nikola, but Nikola and its CEO basically took they were supposed to be doing electrical 18-wheelers, right? They took a 18-wheeler up to a mountain in Arizona, and they filmed that boy falling down the mountain as if their technology was completed. And basically, the CEO cashed out his shares and kind of fled. But just before all of that happened, and here's Nikola right here, Nikola signed a deal with GM based off of all former GM guys that they had on their vice presidency and all of that. And a company that probably should have just went under because all of their stuff was flim flam has kind of gotten it together now, and they actually have revenue. So basically using Nikola as a kind of like a precedent, maybe Solana with all the Solana phone deals, with the Solana with the T-Mobile deal, maybe they're too big to fail at this point. Who knows? Gosh, Benzinga Pro is taking too long. Sorry about that. Let's bring up something else instead. It's not Benzinga Pro. It's probably just me with all the windows I have open. Let's bring up FinViz. So let's bring up FinViz and let's look at Nikola really quickly. That's Meta. We want to see Nikola. So you're going to see this. This is absolutely crazy. It's kind of almost as crazy as Solana, when how Solana went up to $200. So Nikola went all the way up to like $100. It was at $100. This graph shows I don't know why this continues to happen today, guys. Y'all just gonna have to be patient with me. I don't know what's going on with the thing. Just y'all are gonna have to just be patient. My bad, y'all. It happened again. So here, let me share one more time. What's up, Crypto Pro? We got some crypto royalty up in the house. Crypto Pro, I appreciate you dropping by, my brother. Let's see here. Share the screen here. One more time. Thanks, Crypto Pro. So, hey guys, I don't know if you guys know about Crypto Pro, but definitely check out his content. He has some of the best content on VV Economy that's out there. We've done a couple shows with the Crypto Intelligence Committee, me, Underdog Crypto, Red Dad, Blue Dad, Indigo Saint, Professor Infon Akfon. Yes, shout out, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What's up, Phantom Beat? What's up, DD929? Yes, I am alive. Couldn't be taken down by a stroke. I am still going, brother. What's up, so secure? We back. So I keep if I block out one more time, just know I'm gonna be back, y'all. We're gonna block that user. Thank you, brother. So let's see here. Let me go back to the latest comment or the last comment I saw. Okay. All these people are saying crypto dies with FTX and Binance going down. Nope. FTX only made Bitcoin move down 4K. LOL. Right, Cryptonomics. And plus, they held no Bitcoin. They held a lot of Ethereum, though. So we might want to watch out for Ethereum like going down a little bit. But they held 0 Bitcoin. Whoever the idiots were that did that. And I'm personally convinced it wasn't Sam Bankman-Fried. He's the front man. He's just a guy everybody thinks is doing stuff, but they're not. Just like Jay-Z. Come on over here to my Rockfin. You'll learn a little bit about that. Check out the episode. Who is Leor Cohen? Just like Jay-Z. Just like Kanye West. Kanye West has said, I didn't run my own record label. I was just the face of the record label. I'm just a talented producer. So all that stuff about him signing Big Sean, he didn't do it. He was just the face. He was just the front man. People behind him that were making the real money, Leor Cohen. People like that. Sam's not the face. He's not the one making these moves. You ever notice? Hold on, just gonna make sure I'm still here with y'all. It seems like I am. So you ever notice that every time you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to cut the Rockfin stream. Maybe that might help. Let me just go over here and cut the Rockfin stream. Maybe that might help here. Okay, it seems like the Rockfin stream is cut already. And then let's cut. Let me go over here and cut it. I'm revealing too much. They're trying to silence me. Let's see here. So we're cutting the Rockfin stream. Remove. Save changes. Okay, and then I'm gonna try the basic stream share because that's what we suggested. Yeah, man, I'm doing this on a freaking Atari. Okay. Let's see here. Share screen. We're just gonna share a window. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Let's see. We're going to share a window. Nah, I can't do that. Catch me outside. How about that? Let's see. Oh, but I ain't share the audio. Got to remove it and do it again. I don't know if y'all remember that. That was one of the greatest moments in TV where Bad Baby, well, she's known as Bad Baby now, but back then, you got Dr. Phil. She's like, catch me outside. How about that? Catch you outside. What does that mean? And then her mother's like, that means she'll do whatever she has to do. Yeah, catch me outside. How about that? Hold on. Let's see. Share that screen one more time. Okay, and then let me also kill my Telegram. Okay, I think we're good after this. So, Sammy Bank, just a freaking front man. That's all he is. Just like Kanye West, just like Jay-Z. I don't know if you guys got to catch this on Rockfin, where I said breakdown of Lex and Ye Part 2, who is Leor Cohen. Well, Kanye mentions here in this Lex and Ye interview, which everybody can go over here and check out on my Rockfin for free. Me breaking that down. He mentions, Lex says, why don't you run your own label? And then he was like, I did run my own label. And he's like, you know what? No, I was a face of a label. He was the face of a label. So good music. No, he didn't run his own label. He was a front man. He was a face of a label. So all this stuff about Kanye signing Big Sean, it wasn't him. It was Leor Cohen. He wasn't, and we've seen this time and time again. The front man. So all these quote unquote rappers who supposedly have their own labels, frontmen. Kanye has kind of basically proved it and said it here. So same here. Sammy Bankman-Fried, frontman. So I have to do a show on frontmen or greatest frontmen of all time on Rockfin. Hopefully that will come soon. God damn it. If it done it again, I'm just not going to share anymore. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to stop sharing. So I'm not going to share until I have to. So let's see here. Comments. I do need mods in the channel here, Cryptonomics. Let's see here. So I'm going to have to stop sharing, figure out what happened with this. I'll figure out what happened with this later. Soul will not die from this. This is the same as when ETH went to $80. Yeah, but then ETH had its own technology, right? And ETH had I really think that ETH has the World Economic Forum behind it. I can't prove that. I can't, I think that they have the World Economic Forum behind it. Sol does have. If Sol has the same people behind it that Sam Bankman-Fried has behind them, probably it doesn't fail. But we have also seen it be with the whole T-Mobile thing, with the whole phone thing. You're right. It probably doesn't fail. But I don't even know if I can invest in it anymore. So I really don't know. Devs and builders are what makes the protocol, not the VCs. I hate that BitBoy is basically being the vigilante with FTX thing, hoping people will forget the crappy things he's done. I don't hate it. I think everyone deserves a second chance kind of deal. But at the same time, like, if he can do some good things for crypto from this point forward, it does kind of seem crappy. Like, okay, now you've made all this money off of people. You've done a lot of little shady things in the past. It's kind of easy for you to do it kind of after the fact and really try to be a vigil, like, for the people after the fact. But hey, I mean, everyone does kind of deserve redemption, and you got to start somewhere on the road to redemption. And it seems like he's starting from here. So, hey, let's start here. If he can go from here and redeem himself, let's see what happens. CZ had, he never had. I agree with you, Cryptonomics. He never had any design on buying FTX. He just wanted to tank it. But the whole thing that Sam's handlers came out with about the whole laws of crypto, but we'll say faux Bankman-Fried, because I refuse to acknowledge that was him, because it wasn't. I just refuse to think that. You listen to all his interviews, it's clearly that he does not have the knowledge of crypto to say the things that he said. So faux Bankman-Fried always says on his Instagram, notice all the intelligent things that Sam says about crypto, or like different things that he wants to have done, come via Twitter. I don't think that that's a coincidence, right? So faux Bankman-Fried said on his Twitter that he made those laws, and that's when, or he made those suggestions for laws, and then that's when people started coming after him. But BitBoy had been saying before that, hey, Sam wants to ruin crypto. He wants to ruin crypto. He'd been flagging before that. And then when CZ got involved, hey, in my mind, CZ may have saved crypto, because if people start looking into this Gary Gensler thing, hopefully they start looking into it. Hopefully they call him to task, and hopefully he has to fall on the sword. But we shall see. We shall see. He raised a flag about SDF being a fraud. I'll give him that. But he didn't call crap about about this happening. Well, you know what, Strictly, what I had to say about that is, maybe he knew that CZ was waiting in the wings. Maybe he knew something was brewing with that. It seems like CZ is active on, like, watching different people's sites. He follows Zay. He follows shout out to Bitcoin Zay of the Gentleman of Crypto. We're gonna resume these shows with Gentleman of Crypto this week coming up. But so he'd probably been looking and seeing, CZ had probably been looking and seeing what BitBoy was saying, because he probably follows BitBoy. So yeah, so he BitBoy may have known or may have like chatted with CZ or who knows, right? But you know, sometimes BitBoy rubs me the wrong way too. So I feel you. I feel you on how you feel about BitBoy. I really do. Let's see here. Solana Metro PCS. That is great. That's great. That's a great comment, Tom Alec. I love it. Solana Metro PCS. As a matter of fact, you really blam out for Metro PCS, right? On that, comparing them to Solana, to be honest. Like, you really shouldn't do Metro PCS like that, bro. Let's see here. CZ played it smart and warned everyone what he was going to do without coming out. Yep. No one would have wanted. Yep. I agree. CZ played it very, very smart, very, very smooth. But now you can see people are kind of coming out trying to blame CZ. Of course, they would try to blame the guy from the Asian guy, right? Of course, right? And you know how we being the US always have a thing going on with China. So it would be very easy for them to try to come out and blame CZ. But I hope that does not happen. I really hope that doesn't happen, because FTX was flawed anyway. It didn't matter that CZ just drove the nail through the coffin. Like, they were insolvent anyway. So I hope they don't do this whole thing with CZ and spur more hate. I really hope they don't do that. But it seems like it's trying to start it up. They're trying to start it up. SBF begins their top dims even now. I'm probably going to have to bring this out on Rockfin, but there's connection with FTX to the Ukraine. That's all I'm going to say. Be watching out for Rockfin. I'm going to bring it out on there, but there's a connection to SBF and the Ukraine. We're just going to leave it at that. Check that out on Rockfin. Let's see here. Yes, that Solana pump last summer was all because of SBF. Guess you either believe in Sol, buy under 8, or just stay away altogether. And I don't know. That's the point that I have to like find for myself. I'm really feeling like I want to stay away altogether. But then it's like, okay, if they get a phone together and they partner with T-Mobile and they work on the Helium network, that's so tempting. That's tempting enough to almost make me want to invest in it. But definitely not over $8. Might have to be under 3, but definitely not over 8. Let's see here. Again, what's up, Phantom B? And I'm glad to see my brother Crypto Pro in here, and I'm glad you've been checking out my stuff lately. We're gonna have to get another collaboration going, my brother, if you're still around after 3 times of me blacking out over here. Let's see here. Yeah, it runs way deep, especially when you factor in the Ukraine. Oh my goodness. We're just going to have a Rockfin conversation about that. I'm just not going to touch it on here. What's up? So, Shakur? Yeah, man. Cryptonomics, I'm struggling over here, bruh. Yeah, man. I've never had this happen during a live before, so I didn't even know there was anything to fix, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Let's see here. Yeah, this is sad. Uh, that's why I asked. He ran to the Bahamas. Yeah, just check. Shout out to Crypto Zay and King. If you don't check out Crypto Pro, if you don't check out Gentlemen of Crypto, definitely a must watch. They did a really killer episode. Let me see if I can find it. Well, I can't share the screen, but it was something like SBF has a brothel over in Bahamas, and some guys went really deep on the Bahamas on the show. That was a really good show by the Gentlemen of Crypto. Um, Man, I'm gonna have to find it and tell you guys. Let me just go see if I can find it right quick, so I can at least put the title in the comments, because that was a really, really good episode by those guys. And everybody pitched in and said some really cool things about the Bahamas, really deep information. I swear, the Gentlemen of Crypto, the whole crowd is a very educated crowd that they keep over there on the Gentlemen of Crypto. So, man, shout out to the Gentlemen of Crypto guys that are over here right now, like Cryptonomics and whatnot. Like, you guys are just a really educated crowd, and I'm really glad to have you guys listening to me. I really appreciate it. Let me see here. Gentlemen of Crypto. Okay, let me find it. Okay, shocking FTX brothel costs investors billions. That's the title. Let me see if I can get a share at least. No, I can't. I cannot grab the freaking link. But the title of it and the date is November 11th. Shocking FTX brothel costs investors billions. Definitely, I suggest everyone watch that episode. And it's an hour and 30 minutes long. Just listen to it at 1.5 times speed. But there was some great, great info on that show. And I cannot believe that CoinDesk got rid of Bitcoin Zay. That's going to be part of my freaking what is it called? Frontman episode that I'm gonna do on Rockfin. Boy, your boy has a lot of shows to catch up on and do. A lot of shows in the pike. And by the way, guys, we're also gonna have Robert Mao of ArcBlock on here. So if you guys have any questions for ArcBlock or about ArcBlock, get them ready, because we're gonna have them on the show. It's really cool. Dion of My Crypto, my comedy network Crypto is going to set it up. Robert Miles already kind of got in contact with me. I'm going to get in contact with him, and that interview will be exclusive on Black Rue Investing. We're going to talk to Robert Mao, the CEO of ArcBlock. So be on the lookout for that. And please, please, please come with questions. You ever go look at FTX HQ doesn't exist? Wow. Cryptonomics with the deep knowledge over here. There was never an FTX HQ. Totally scammed everyone with that. Crazy. There's a lot of XTFs. Awesome. Dudes. I know on Twitter flew. Okay, Twitter flew down there. They got vid and photos outside FTX HQ with them hauling away vehicles. Wow. Crazy, crazy, crazy info there. Strictly Sports. Wow, you guys are going deep in the comments over here, deep in the comments. Catch me outside. How about that? Oh, I'm glad somebody got that reference up in here. Let's see here. You know what, Crypto Pro, and this has been something that I've been wanting to kind of give to my patrons. I will give my patrons a full list because there are some stocks that I'm looking at just to have more exposure in the stock market and less exposure in the crypto market. But I can share this one at least. I like CleanSpark over Grayscale. I actually like CleanSpark over Grayscale. So I still like Grayscale. Don't get me wrong, but as far as having exposure to Bitcoin in the stock market, I'd rather have exposure. I'd rather buy CleanSpark than Grayscale, and there are a whole bunch of reasons to that. We can get into a little bit of it, but since I can't share screen, I don't want to try to make it too deep. But basically, CleanSpark, if you look at CleanSpark, they've actually been buying miners, Bitcoin miners, even in this bear market. And there are a lot of struggling Bitcoin miners that are just trying to like make the bills work, that are actually like taking out loans with other people just to make it work. And CleanSpark is out here actually just buying more miners. And you know, some the Bitcoin miners even had to sell their miners, but CleanSpark's out here buying extra ones. Also, they have the whole clean energy thing going on with the microgrid technology. So they're mining Bitcoin and they're using less energy to mine it. So I see CleanSpark as the kind of the better deal than Grayscale. And CleanSpark is on the NASDAQ, where Grayscale is on the penny exchange, which means you will have to pay commissions if you want to buy Grayscale. So just keep that in mind. I mean, I'm sure, I know you know that, but I'm just saying that for everybody else in the crowd. If you do want to buy Grayscale, GBTC, it's on the penny stock market, so you will have to pay commissions for that. So in that case, for me, I think CleanSpark is the better buy. But again, I still do like Grayscale. But so that is great advice, by the way, guys, to look out for Grayscale. And definitely check my guy Crypto Pro out. Not F boy. He gets to be that way for all these years, and now all of a sudden, he acts like he realizes what he's been doing wrong. Yeah. LOL. Okay, y'all, fall for that. Okie dokie, if you want. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I just try to be a person that gives people second chances, and you know, in some instances, that's actually burned me. Like, to be honest with you, giving people second chances and whatnot. But I am going to try to be a person of redemption here with BitBoy, and we'll see where he goes with this. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, and I don't blame you at all for taking that stance with him. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that will take that stance with BitBoy. One thing I will say is I really don't like how they're just saying, "Oh, you had no idea that these companies were bad companies when you were doing this," about BitBoy and the things that he was doing early in his career. Like, nobody had any idea. Like, that's a little disingenuous to me. Like, how they're just kind of saying that about BitBoy. And of course, they're saying it while they're on the show talking to him. That part I don't like. That part I really don't like. He finally made a apology video. BitBoy did, and I don't know if he caught my video on him, because I said that I was like, I would respect him more if he just came out and said an apology. I don't know if he caught my video on that, but I know after I said that, a couple days later or a week later, he apologized. I'm not taking credit for it now. I'm not taking credit, but I will say that I said that, and a couple days later, he got an apology video out. So I don't know if he saw my video, but I actually did respect him a lot more after he did that. And I don't know. So I don't know. But I definitely respected him more than him just saying, him trying to like just, shrug it off. That but now you have people coming on saying that, like, oh, it's not such a big deal what you did. That part I don't like. That part I do not like that. But yeah, moving off of BitBoy, we'll see. His chapter has not been written yet completely, but yeah, I understand where you are at with him. Let's see. Funny, all the scams coming out. Woodwork now just because. Everybody's coming out now. Like, we can't possibly be worse than him, so maybe everybody else will give us a second chance, right? Let's see here. It's crazy to me to see how she flipped her little 15 minutes into an empire. It is very crazy how she flipped her 15 minutes into an empire. Catch me outside, girl, bad baby. She's a bad mofo for that. She's a bad mofo for that. And especially she went from like taking all her followers off of Twitter and moving them to, like, I think OnlyFans, where I don't know, I didn't check it out, but just hearing from some people where she does not sell her, she does not scantily clad herself or, cheap herself out, so to speak. And she gets paid. I think someone said she got $1 million off of there. I think it was Isaac Hayes Jr. Shout out to Isaac Hayes Jr. who said that. And definitely check out his platform, which is called Fanbase. I need to get some stuff up on Fanbase. I haven't got it up on there yet, but definitely check that out. And anyway, Isaac Hayes Jr. was saying how she basically flipped all of that stuff and all of her followers into a fan base, into a OnlyFans type model, and got paid way more than a lot of people by just flipping her fans into an OnlyFans model. So shout out to her for doing that, and doing it in a way where she didn't have to sell her body like that. So good for her, man. Good for her. Oh no, Cryptonomics says Binance needs to fall too. You know what? I don't think that's happening. I don't know what day it was, but I straight up looked on CoinMarketCap, and it was something like $7 trillion of volume was going through Binance in one day. $7 trillion of value. I can't even imagine how many fees that leads to. $7 trillion of value going through an exchange. See, they're already speaking it. Yep, they're really speaking the hate on CZ. Is crazy, man. Let's see here. I think I got through every. Clean Spark. Sorry. That's the Detroit accent that's coming out a little bit. If it sounded like I said Queen Spark, my bad. Clean Spark. It's my Midwesterner coming out a little bit. Let's see here. I think Grayscale is a great deal at a 40% discount. If you're not buying piecemeal and you don't have to worry about the commission fee. So if you're trying to get like Grayscale and piecemeal, it might not be so much of a great deal. That's why I would say like Clean Spark, because in the amount that you pay with the like $3 commission fee or whatever the commission fee is, Clean Spark might be a better deal. But if you're buying it in bulk, it'll be a great deal. And I think they'll be around. So I really don't think they'll fail. Somebody will definitely, because I think they're one of their subsidiaries, Genesis, which is the ones that got hurt in the whole Gemini finance thing, kind of got injured in this. And I think somebody will definitely give them the money they need. So Grayscale is going to be fine. I think they'll definitely be fine. And yes, the discounts like as deep as like 40 to 50%, which is crazy. I don't know how that compares to Clean Spark, but I just like Clean Spark. I just really like how they're doing Bitcoin mining in the next level type of mining there. But yeah, for sure, Grayscale, definitely like it. BitBoy always has a cocky attitude, and that rubs me the wrong way about him and other people too. He's always pretty cocky. Very cocky. Hey man, if he saw my apology video and that helped him, I'm glad I got to him in a way that made him a little bit more humble. We can all be a little bit more humble, even me, right? What's up, mainly music? Sorry, I went in a little bit too deep on Catch Me Outside Girl, right? Oh, my bad. Silvergate, is Silvergate going to go under? I did not even know that there was a chance that Silvergate was going to go under. I'll have to do some more research on that. Wow, is Silvergate involved in this somehow? Because I know they're publicly traded. I think the ticker symbol is SI, and that's S as in Sam, I as in investigate. I wonder, let me see. I dare not share the screen again. Should I? Yeah, that phrase won't ever get old for me, man. It definitely won't get old for me. I'm wondering. I'm going to try to share a window and see what happens. Stick around, guys. I'm going to try to share a window instead of the whole screen this time. See what happens. All right, let's do a Chrome tab. Let's do it that way. How about that? Okay. Boom. Okay. So this is what we're sharing. Let's see. SI. Silvergate Capital. Okay, seems like I'm sharing it. Okay, cool. Well, it's the main crypto bank. Not sure about their FTX exposure, but others. Okay. Yeah, I know that they're really like connected out there in this crypto world. So they would also be a fabulous buy. Geez, down $24. Let's see if there's any news about them being involved somehow. Okay, let's see what they say here. Okay, Wall Street Journal. Okay, let me make sure it's just that I'm sharing here. Hopefully it's just sharing the Wall Street Journal. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you gotta, I shouldn't have known you'd have to have a membership for that. Let's see here. Okay, so that didn't say much. Okay, so the CEO had some more remarks. Not like we can kind of trust that anyway, right? Okay, yeah. Due to faulty, let me see. Since this is not moving too fast, I'll have to check that out and get back to you. But as far as I know, it doesn't seem like they have any concerns yet. But I don't know. I'll have to check that out. I'll really have to check that out. But yeah, Silvergate's high on the list for sure. But I really like Clean Spark. Sorry, it looks like I just can't share the screen. Um, Sorry about that, guys. I've never had this problem before, which is why I didn't know, to like do anything for it. Um, Hopefully, next time we are on, I don't know what I'll do. I'll like reset my internet or something, just to see. Hopefully, we don't have to go through this again. But I've never had this type of problem happen before, so I was unprepared because never happened. But yeah, if we come over here and look, CleanSpark within the last 2 months has purchased a new facility. I can't share it with you guys, but I can give you the information. They November 1st purchased nearly 4,000 new miners. They bought the new facility or completed the acquisition on the new facility October 11th, and they bought the 4,000 miners November 1st. Yeah, man, they're just soaking stuff up. And in September 7th, they bought 10,000 more mining computers. So, and August 8th, they bought another facility. It's just they're just doing big things over here. They're just doing big things. So that's why I'm really liking CleanSpark. But Crypto Pros are right. I think Grayscale will definitely be okay. They will weather the storm, and they're not a bad buy either. Just okay. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Very sorry about that. So yeah, I was just going over that CleanSpark acquired like 2 or 3 facilities within the last 3 months, and also acquired like 14K miners within the last 3 months. So that's why they're the better buy for me. But definitely, Grayscale is a good buy as well. So yeah, I'll need to check out Silver SI for you mainly and get back to you on that one. But yeah, they're also they may also be exposed there. And shout out to Mainly. That was some great information you gave us the last time on that clearinghouse. I really appreciate that. So let's see here. All right, guys. I think I will call it a night. If I cannot, I'm gonna try. But before you guys go, tomorrow I'm gonna try. I don't know if we may go live with Benzinga, but if not, if we don't go live with Benzinga, we'll go live here again, and hopefully all the issues here with the internet will be fixed and handled. I'll try to make sure to test it so we don't go through this again. My big apologies. I've never had this happen before, so I wasn't prepared for it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out, and thank you all for staying even through all the issues. Man, that means a lot. It means so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for coming out, y'all. I'll have that information on Silvergate and more information for you guys tomorrow. Hopefully catch you guys either on Benzinga, or we'll definitely go. If we don't go on Benzinga, we'll go live. Either way, we're going to go live. Even if the show happens, I'll go live after the show. But thank you guys so much for coming by. Have a good one, guys. Peace.